And new today, Republican Texas Congressman Louie Gohmert tested positive for COVID-19 on the same day he was scheduled to fly with President Trump to Texas on Air Force One. Attorney General Bill Barr tested negative for the virus after his lengthy testimony in front of the House Judiciary Committee yesterday, at which Representative Gohmert was present. Joining us now from quarantine with more, Texas Congressman Louie Gohmert. First, like everybody else, the worst pandemic since 1918. China lied to the world. Right. All the models, all the doctors were wrong, and I'm not blaming them. There was a lot we didn't know. First, how are you feeling? I feel sorry for anybody that's gone through this and gotten this. And what are your plans now?
Well, I feel okay. I'm a little tired, but when you get all the symptoms of COVID-19, I didn't have any of them. And so when they first test, it's the quick one, at the old executive office building. It was We've had a lot of false positives. Let us do the other one. And it came out positive. The president, don't you love him? He called me from Air Force One on the way home tonight. And he said, I told him, Mr. President, if you had not invited me to go with you to West Texas, I would never have known I had the coronavirus, because that's what I got tested for, and then I found out I had it. And so that allows me to protect people around me better. But it's amazing. I got a tiny little taste of what you and the president get every day. The left went nuts. They're saying, oh, I contaminated the gym. I hadn't been in the gym in months. They're saying I berated staff for wearing masks. That's a lie. Nobody can come forward. That's a lie. Anyway, I just got a little bitty taste of what the president get all the time, but nobody gets more than the president. But you've been a real friend, Sean. Thank you.
Well, we care about everybody. We don't want anybody to get this. When I said I wear masks to protect older people, I meant it, and hopefully football and baseball. By the way, there's a Hannity football over your shoulder. I gave my dear friend, thank you for putting it there.
You remember those?
I know. Now, have you thought about, based on all that you've learned, in consultation, obviously, with your doctor, the Ford study, the one that Dr. Oz cites study, the one study that said hydroxychloroquine, zinc, and azithromycin didn't work was actually retracted, or Daniel Wallace, the 42-year guy at Cedars-Sinai that knows more about hydroxychloroquine than anybody. Have you thought about any of these? Have you talked to your doctor about it? Any thoughts on it for yourself?
Yes. Yes, I have. And thanks for the discussion you've had about it. You know, you've talked about the one study that said it was affected had to be withdrawn. So, yeah, my doctor and I are all in. And I got a text just before I came on from a dear friend doctor that just found out he had it. And he said he started the DQ regimen too. So zinc, erythromycin, and the hydroxychloroquine. And that will start just in the next day or two. Yep. So thank you.
Well, I'm going to send you the article. Daniel Wallace is his name, probably the preeminent expert on lupus and rheumatoid arthritis, and for 42 years has given this and said in the doses for COVID, the risk is nil. His words, not mine. I'll send you that. But for anybody, consult your doctor, obviously. I'll send all that. Like everyone else, you're in our prayers, Louie. We wish you a Godspeed, a speedy recovery, and I'm glad you were clarifying some of the lies told about you. Welcome to Donald Trump's world, because that happens every second of the day. I only get a little smidgen of what he gets. Anyway, Louie, we wish you the best. All right, sir. More Hannity after this.